Hi again, everyone. The ice harvest, it's underway in Detroit Lakes in preparation for the Polar Fest in February. This is a live look right now at them harvesting that ice on Detroit Lake.
They have a live feed up so you can watch the process and progress of the ice harvest. It's the first part of the process of building the ice palace, which will be ready in time for the Polar Fest on February 11th.
I love this. It reminds me of the beginning scene of Frozen. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Never bother to say
Yeah, where they're like doing that stuff. Anyway,
Yes.
I think this is so amazing that Detroit Lakes does this. It's such a neat northern thing to do and to
Absolutely.
get people out and enjoying the cold weather and all the beauty that nature provides. I mean, like,
And I bet it's easier to build this when it's this cold versus, like, I bet the colder it is, the easier it is, I'm guessing.
Well, they were saying this morning, actually, JC, when she was out there live, why it's kind of nice in this weather. But she was in DL all morning, and we want to go to her now. She'll give us a look at the Ice Palace and how it's become a favorite of so many during Polar Fest.
Hey guys, construction has begun for the 2022 Ice Palace in Detroit Lakes, and this is just a fraction of the ice that they've gotten done. They started yesterday, but today they're back out here again. Now, 20 inches is how thick this ice is, and they're pulling it straight out of Little Detroit Lakes. Now, each block is about 600 pounds, and there's going to be more than 2,000 of them in the over 40-foot tall Ice Palace in Detroit Lakes for that Polar Fest that's in 2 weeks. Now, they're working, the construction will begin today. It's gonna take them about 2 weeks to get everything built, but it's been a long process, a whole year process, and there's a lot of activities that go with Polar Fest that you can find on our website.
All right, JC.
Look at her.
She was all bundled up too.
She was.
I loved it. I'm so excited to see the final result.
It
Are
was-
we gonna go together? Can we make that plan now?
I would like that.
Okay.
Yeah, we could do that. I think that sounds fun.
Every time we're on North Dakota Today, I make Jordan do something.
I can't say no because then people will be like, why are you mean? And I'll be like, I'm just tired. I'm sorry. No, actually, that does sound like a fun time. We should actually
let's
do
go.
it. But this morning she was out there, like I said, on the valley today, and she talked to people who are harvesting the ice, the architect of it. They have someone who like designs it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, if you think about it, it is a building, so it needs to
True.
like structurally hold.
Right.
You know, especially because people walk in it, so you can't have the thing
We don't
falling
need-
down.
yeah, we don't need that.
So they like bring in an architect and they design it. So it's legit. But they were saying that they like it this weather in harvesting the ice because when they pull it out of the lake, the water beneath it is liquid, you know, so at least 32 degrees
Yep.
or warmer. And for ice, obviously, you want 32 or colder.
Right.
And so they were saying it's nice to have these cold air temps because then they take it out and then it like the cold like,
Basically solidifies it.
yeah.
Wow.
I didn't think about that
No, I
until they
didn't
said
either.
it. And then I was like, oh, that makes total sense. Yeah, you would want that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And so they're saying that it's actually like good harvesting and that the ice is really clear this year. They're not dealing with any like weeds in it or any
Yep.
like little things that could get caught in it too. So they say it's going to be a great palace.
Love it.
I know.
All right.
What else we love is the Winter Olympics, and Britta Sigourney is like most Olympic athletes, and she loves her dog as much as she loves her sport, and she also has, well, that's not so fun, a long list of injuries.
She has overcome in a career of half-pipe skiing. It's just that her list is a bit longer than most. Okay.
We didn't want you to be all alone, so.
This is my friend. Keep me company. You're pretty tall.
Britta Sigourney, she just needs to go really big.
Britta Sigourney, free ski half pipe. I'm from Carmel, California.
Winding up, here's the 720, gets it.
I've done this shoulder, all the ligaments, broke the tip off of the collarbone. I don't even have it anymore. This collarbone fractured into a million pieces in France. I also broke my pelvis, my left fibula, right tibia and fibula. 3 knee surgeries, broken kneecap, cartilage repair, ACL, and a skull.
And Britta Sigourney is taking home the bronze.
When I was young, it was never really a question. Like, I just kind of bounced back from the surgeries no matter how long the recovery was. Now it's a little different because my body is a little more beat up, but it was just never a question. I just loved the sport enough to come back to it. I have a cat named Corey. I got her right after I blew my ACL. So she was my little rehab kitten. And when I got her, everyone was like, what are you doing? You travel way too much. You're never gonna keep this cat alive. And this last winter, I actually finally got myself a puppy. I actually surprised my boyfriend with her. Her name's Sadie. She's a black lab, and I've been wanting a dog my entire life. She's my best friend.
My jaw was on the floor that entire time.
She would be an orthopedic surgeon's best friend. She single-handedly paid for like their vacation home.
So many vacations. I would have given the broken pelvis is when I started getting nauseous. Like
Yeah.
that.
Whoever her insurance provider is, you need to up her rate because she is putting you through the ringer with how
The
many
fact
surgeries.
she has enough money to buy or adopt a dog and a cat.
After all of that, oof. Anyway, best of luck to her. The Winter
Yes.
Olympics start February 3rd right here on KVLY.
All right, well, if you want to get out of the cold this winter, movie theaters are bringing retro family films back to the big screen. We'll tell you when and where to take the kids or the grandkids right after this.